Hello and welcome back to another episode of County Perspective, the show that focuses on Frederick County government, local programs and events, and a community that you live in. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa, and thank you for joining us. There's been lots of things happening around the county recently, so let's start things off with some recent news from Winchester Hall. Community members gathered at 520 North Market Street Apartments for a ribbon-cutting ceremony that took place on Tuesday, June 11th. 520 North Market Street Apartments are one of a kind. It's an affordable housing community with 59 units integrated into a historic building, which used to serve as a school and a county office building right in the middle of Market Street in downtown Frederick. 520 was created through a partnership with Frederick County, Interfaith Housing Alliance, and Pearl. Construction started in 2016 and was completed in spring of this year. This apartment will serve as housing for young professionals, families, and seniors who have an income of $20,000 to $60,000 annually. 520 is equipped with a rooftop deck, a parking garage, and a community room.
It's a perfect location. It represents smart growth. There's transit, people can walk downtown, and there's apartments here to serve young millennials, families, seniors, people with disabilities, people of all ages. And it really is going to be a catalyst for a lot of other projects that to happen here in Frederick County to make sure that everyone who lives here can also work here.
The problem with this project was that no sooner did we begin construction, we opened up the roof and realized that there was a steel beam holding the building together, basically a series of steel beams holding the building together that basically changed the entire development plan from the outside. So we had to stop, we had to redesign the building, and it created such a challenge that we lost our schedule from the outside. I have to tell you, I look around and the pride that I feel is absolutely tremendous. You know, part of it is the fact that the building is beautiful and that it's leased up and that we heard from one of the residents today. But part of it is, you know, the 25 people that were involved with this every single day, yet alone the extended team. I mean, what they had to overcome to get this done, it was just so technically difficult. And to be able to look at this today, I mean, it's awesome. It's a great feeling.
For more information about 520 North Market Street Apartments, visit frederickcountymd.gov/workforce housing. Frederick County is helping homeless students to succeed in life. County Executive Jan Gardner announced during a public information briefing on Thursday, June 6th, that the New Horizons Academy will launch July 1st to help these students stay on track academically. The objective of the Academy is to provide support and resources so they can graduate on time. The 5-week program is coordinated through the Student Homelessness Initiative Partnership, known as SHIP of Frederick County. Starting on July 1st, 60 Frederick County Public School students from 5 high schools who are experiencing homelessness will receive academic training at Frederick High School. The school system will provide transportation. This program can also help students who want to gain employment experience by being placed in part-time jobs with the aid by Frederick County Workforce Services Youth Works program. The new expansion of the New Horizons program will serve students from Catoctin, Frederick, Governor Thomas Johnson, Tuscarora, and Walkersville high schools. The expansion is funded in part by a $40,000 community partnership grant from Frederick County government. In May of this year, 23 New Horizon participants graduated with their high school diplomas thanks to the support of SHIP, Frederick County Public Schools, and many participants. For more information about New Horizons, contact SHIP of Frederick at 240-415-8971 or email them at info@shipfrederick.com. County Executive Jan Gardner and Division of Fire and Rescue Services Chief Tom Owens were honored to present Captain Christopher Mollendor his official certificate for becoming a Certified Executive Fire Officer. Mollendor recently completed a 4-year rigorous program through the Federal Emergency Management Agency's National Fire Academy. The program trains senior officers in executive-level leadership skills, helps them apply valuable research, creates a deeper understanding of how to operate a proactive fire and rescue service, and gives them tools to transform organizations. Executive Gardner said, "I am pleased to honor Captain Mollendor for his successful completion of one of the most rigorous and academically challenging courses in the fire and rescue services. In the history of the Division of Fire and Rescue Services, Mollendorf joins an elite few who have earned the Executive Fire Officer designation. Congratulations, Captain Mollendorf. We all know that Frederick County is a great place to work, live, and play. Our community is something to be proud of, and we should all share our success with others around us. Here's a look at a short documentary about Frederick County that shares this information. The program has already aired on a national television network and will be showing on public television stations around the country.
In 2018, nearly 2 million new cases of cancer were diagnosed in the United States. Putting an end to this scourge has been the sole mission of scientists, doctors, and researchers all over the world. But we might just see the cure for cancer emerge from right here in the United States, in an unassuming corner of northern Maryland.
I believe we'll find a cure for cancer in my lifetime, and I believe we have a great chance to find that cure for cancer right here in Frederick County. Well, if you go back in history, President Nixon actually decided to put the National Federal Labs here, which is part of NIH, the National Cancer Institute. It really was the beginning of the research and the fundamental effort in our country to find a cure for cancer. Frederick County has been at the heart of it, and that has spun off into a lot of research and technology and private sector companies. So we have a lot of life science and biotech companies here, but we also have a large number of small emerging companies. Many of them are doing work related to finding a cure for cancer.
We were founded 5 years ago in 2013 with the goal of radically simplifying the incorporation of stem cells into therapeutic products. Stem cells are used in a variety of therapeutic indications, from regenerating organs and tissues to traumatic brain injury to cancer. Frederick is actually very unique, being so close to the NIH, the FDA, the National Cancer Institute, and all the different government institutes. It's not just the discovery of treatments, it's also the cures. It's also delivering the cures. This is definitely a special place in the United States.
Maryland is one of the hubs in our country for life sciences in general, but I think we're really leading the way.
In addition to leading the pack in cutting-edge cancer treatment, Frederick County is attracting a wide array of young professionals with the fastest-growing economy in the state. Whether immersed in Civil War landmarks or sampling a beverage from one of America's best-known craft brewing scenes, hip and historic is more than just a tagline in Frederick County.
We've really helped some small businesses that have started with just a few employees take their technology and turn it into a business.
We were 2 people and a big idea, and we got into the technology incubator. You can have a great technology, and if you don't have a solid business model behind it, they're going to fail. Innovation centers or business accelerators like Root are really creating this business coaching so that when your scientist and engineer creates their new innovative technology, they have the foundation of a strong business model.
I'm totally satisfied. I'm motivated by the support we receive from the Frederick County, Frederick City community. This location is very special. The attraction here was the labor location and the opportunity to grow. The Frederick that we have today is a perfect fit for our company.
The city itself and the county, all the leadership surrounding Frederick are committed to promoting this positive growth for new companies. When we came here to the knitting mill, we knew that this was the space for us. It overlooks the creek, and being that Carroll Creek is probably right now the most prominent feature in the city of Frederick, it solidifies our position and our connection with the city of Frederick in a new and even improved way.
We have the largest geographic landmass in the state of Maryland, and we have permanently preserved over 60,000 acres of land with a goal of 100,000. And that puts us in the top 10 counties in the country for agricultural preservation. Our agriculture industry is really very much tied to our craft beverage industry, when people don't have to go someplace else to buy their ingredients. And so there's a great connection between craft beverage industry and agriculture, and it's happening right here in the same community.
I bring family here, but I have many business partners globally and through America, and the reaction is always positive. So very proud, very pleased to call Frederick my home.
small town, it has a positive energy about it that I believe is like no other place in the country. No matter where you're gonna look here in Frederick, you're gonna get that sense of history. Frederick is contagious. It's really an infectious, contagious place when it comes to positive vibe. And the people, when people love where they're at, you can feel the difference.
People do feel like they have it all. They really can find a great place to live. They can find a great place to raise a family. It really is a great blend of people, places, things to do in Frederick County that really make it a great place to live.
Frederick County, where big ideas grow. To learn more, visit discoverfrederickmd.com.
We're going to take a quick break, but stick around. We have plenty more coming up on County Perspective. Welcome back to County Perspective. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa. In a bit, we'll learn about this year's summer reading program. But first, let's check in with Animal Control to see who this episode's featured pet is.
Jack and Dash were adopted from FCAC last year. Now, at only 10 months old, they're back. These fashionable twins have only known life together and are best friends. Their hobbies include looking good in aloha wear, being the center of attention, and cuddling. They say two is better than one, and these boys are definitely better together. Visit Jack and Dash at Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center, 1832 Rosemont Avenue.
Well, summer is finally here. That means that Frederick County Public Libraries is holding its annual summer reading program. Let's find out what's in store this year.
The Summer Challenge program is something our family really looks forward to every single year. We love to do the game boards. They love the activities that they have. We go on the destinations and look for the codes, and they get prizes for all the summer reading that they do. And just, it really puts a good challenge out for kids who are looking for something to do.
I've been doing the Summer Challenge since about kindergarten, and I like going to the different libraries and getting prizes. There's a bunch of different levels, and I can like finally time my reading and see how well I'm doing.
So it's really fun to keep summer reading fresh every year. We try different things, we bring in a variety of different activities, and one of the ways that we've done that is by not calling it summer reading anymore. So a few years ago we switched to the Summer Challenge, and we made it about reading but also learning and exploring the community. We want people to learn about the world around them and to become more involved in their communities. The other thing that we do is have a different theme every year. And you'll see the same theme repeated at libraries all across Maryland and across the country. And this year's theme is a universe of storage, which is all about space, it's all about exploration, and we think it's going to be a lot of fun. There'll be a number of really cool programs that we'll have offered throughout the county, at our libraries, and in the community. Space-tacular programs, if you will, and I think it will be a lot of fun. Our big headline program this year will be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the lunar landing on the moon. And we're calling it Apollo-Palooza, and that will be July 20th at the Earth and Space Science Lab at FCPL. In addition to that, each of our libraries is also hosting a variety of different space activities throughout the summer. So be on the lookout, visit our website, fcpl.org, and check out all the great programs that we have to offer. If you participate in our Summer Challenge, we have some of our favorite returning prizes. For example, when you finish the program, you can get a coupon for a free scoop of Brewster's ice cream, always a favorite. But of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that you can receive a free book as you participate and meet your milestones. That's really important to us, of course, being a library. And there are a variety of other small prizes that everybody can choose from as well. And our wonderful corporate donors and our sponsors have come together to provide many prizes, and it's a whole lot of fun to really see all the different things that our community has come together to provide for us, and what better way to do that than by reading and learning. We love to have families come into the library and participate in the Summer Reading Challenge. The best part is you can do it from home, you can do it on the go, and just have a great time learning and exploring the community.
Our entire family participates in this program. My parents come over, they read to the kids, they take them to the library. My husband and I both get involved. I read, we both read to the kids, and we just make it an all-around fun thing.
I've been doing the summer challenge before I could even read because my parents used to read for me before I could do it myself. I've enjoyed going to different libraries. The thing I mostly enjoy is the bookmobile. I also like getting the prizes because when you get on different levels, you can get different prizes, and that's what I like about it. I've been doing the summer challenge since I was born. So when I finish, I get a free book and ice cream. I'm summer reading.
For more information, visit fcpl.org/summer.
In addition to the summer reading program, there are a ton of other programs and events offered by various county departments. Let's take a look and check out a few of them. To find more events and programs, or for more information, log on to the county's webpage, frederickcountymd.gov. Well, we're towards the end of our show, but before we go, let's hear about a few more events that have or will happen in the near future. Winchester Hall opened its doors to the community on Tuesday, June 18th to commemorate Juneteenth during a Frederick at its Best proclamation ceremony. Juneteenth marks the end of slavery in the United States. On January 1st, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which changed the legal status of more than 3 million enslaved people from slave to free. But for most southern states, particularly in Texas, the Emancipation Proclamation did not free all of the enslaved people due to the insignificant number of Union troops to enforce the new executive order. Union General Gordon Granger saw that the Emancipation Proclamation was having minimal effect. So on June 19, 1865, General Granger took charge and marched to Galveston, Texas. General Granger and 2,000 federal troops took possession of the state and enforced the emancipation of its slaves, freeing all remaining slaves. To find out more information about Juneteenth, visit juneteenth.com. If you'd like to view the Juneteenth Proclamation ceremony, you can watch the video on Frederick County Government's YouTube page, or Channel 19, or HD Channel 1085. The 4th of July is just around the corner, and that means a lot of us will want to get our hands on some fireworks. The Office of the State Fire Marshal urges people to exercise caution while using fireworks. Most fireworks in Maryland are illegal to possess or use due to the risk of injury or property damage. Fireworks that are deemed illegal in Maryland have warning labels such as shoots flaming balls, explosives, or flammable rocket with report. The only devices that are illegal are ground-based sparkling devices and sparklers. Always use caution while using sparklers as they can cause injury as well as ignition to clothing. The Office of the State Fire Marshal suggests skipping the consumer fireworks and instead enjoying fireworks at a public display. For more information about fireworks and fireworks safety, visit mdsp.org/fire marshal. Well, that's it for this episode of County Perspective, but don't forget to follow Frederick County on social media in order to keep up to date on important news and events. We'll see you next time for a fresh look from a county perspective.